Greetings, everybody. Jeffrey Guterman here with the Strat-O-Matic network, and I'm going to be continuing this ball game. I was going to do it tomorrow, but I think it's better for me to do it now. Keep me busy. It's 2-1 Red Sox. In case you missed the first part of this broadcast, and then I had to go off for a telephone call. I'm not going to go through the lineups again, but what I will say is it's Lee Stange on the mound, who has started, still in for the Red Sox. He's won 7. And Bob Reed, who is cardless, and Bill Ivemy has a question, middle of the third. Thank you, Bill. Bob Reed, who has allowed 2 runs in the first 2 innings. The Tigers scored first in the bottom of the first. We have a question, middle of the third. Middle of the third. Just want to wait for people to get in. This might have been a sort of a short notice thing here. And if you all give me a moment here or two to get my shit together here. Oh. No sign of prostate cancer. It's really a lot. She did say I have vitamin B and vitamin D deficiency. She's ordered vitamins. So that's another thing I have to take care of. Oh, God. I want to welcome everybody here. I had a little problem because a lot of frost was in my freezer, and I tried to do a do-it-yourself quick defrost, and it worked somewhat, but then I freaked out because I thought maybe the goddamn freezer was breaking. And that was a crisis, but everything seems to be good in there. Well, it's going to be Bob Reed in his first year taking the mound. Again, he's cardless. And he will face the top of this. Actually, he will face Karl Yastrzemski to start off the top of the third. Karl. A left-handed hitter against the right-hander Bob Reed. And I think we're ready to play ball here. Okay, here's Bob Reed now, top of the third. And the pitch to Karl. That's going to be a 1-2 against the right-hander. And he lines it to second, caught by Matic. Again, it was against the right-hander. It was a 1-2. I don't know what that triangle is for, but it's not for super advanced. So it's one out. Here's Reggie Smith now. Okay, Reed facing Smith, switch hitter. Smith will bat left-handed. Here's Reed now. Pitch to Smith. It's a 1-4 against the right-hander, and it's going to be a slash. It's a 2. That's going through in Detroit, sure. Just barely, but it made it through, so Smith is on. Some of you may remember Smith had tripled off Reed in the second. Smith. One to 15 if held. Without a with a lead, 1 to 13 borderline. He is being held. Here's Rico now. It's 2-1 Red Sox. We have a question, middle of the third, from Mr. Ivamy. Here's Rico now, facing Reed, the youngster, from the stretch. That's going to be 6'11", right-handed. That's a fly to right, X. That will be for Northrop, a 2-6. Northrop going to get that now. Again, he's 2-6. Northrop, that's a 9-2. Whoa, it's F2, he gets to it. E6, it's a 3 though. Oh, and he boots it. Oh my. I don't know if I can handle this anymore, this Strat-O-Matic stuff. He boots it on an F2 E1. Oh my, on a 3-6. Look at that. So that was booted by Northrop. He obviously misjudged it. F2E1. Advance 1. And young Bob Reed is in trouble here. With Tony Canigliaro coming up, it's first and second, 1 out. Look at that. Look at that expression on Bob Reed's face. The right-hander, the young right-hander, in a tough spot here. It's Tony Canigliaro now. Right-handed hitter. First on second, 1 down. Here's Reed now. The pitch to Tony. That's going to be 5-2 right-handed. Grounds to second X. That's going to be for Matic, a 322. They just don't have the fielding that I would prefer. Matic, a 322. He better frickin' get to this on a G1 and try to double this. That's 16-3. It is a G1. Matic trying to turn the double here on an E22. It's 16, E22. That might be trouble. He's going to get it clean G1 with a runner first and second. And it is a double play. Turned by Matic. He stepped on the bag and threw it over. It's a double up Rico. And the side is retired. How do you like that? That's a great break there for Reed and the Tigers. No runs. One hit the error. But the inning-ending double play. Now, you wait for me now, Bill. And you let me get that shit, that mood shit. Oh, it's too late. It's too late. In the mid-70s, the singer-songwriter who's probably in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame wrote a song for Lennon. Name him and the song. It's okay, Bill. He wrote a song for John Lennon. Well, you know, that could be almost anybody. I mean, you know, and you say he's probably in the Hall of Fame. For and about. Well, the only person I can think of, and I'm not sure which song he did, if any. I know the song that John did. How Do You Sleep? Not Paul. I'm stumped on that. Yeah, we'll take a hint, sure. We'll take a hint, sure. You've been working hard. What have you been working hard at, Bill? What have you been working hard at? Oh, there's something. Calendar Girl. Calendar Girl. What is Calendar Girl, sir? I'm even looking for the song. I can't find it. It's not hard to stump me. Oh, Neil Sedaka? Was it Neil Sedaka? I just looked that up. Yeah, was it Neil? I just looked it up. There's no Googling, so any guess I have. I did not know that song, he sang it about Lennon. I looked it up, Calendar Girl. And you know, a lot of you can make a joke about him. Neil Sedaka. He did a slow version that is just a killer. Can't believe it's true, girl, there's no living without you. And I hope I don't get a copyright on that. The Immigrant, great tune. Oh, The Immigrant, okay. Tell me that you're leaving. I can't believe it's true. Here's Tony now. I'm sorry. We're moving to the bottom of the third here. Oh, shit. The Immigrant song? The Immigrant? I'm not sure. I really don't know. Look, folks, you know, Bill, a lot of shit I don't know. He was a great artist. You know, no, I don't know it, Bill. Maybe if I heard it. He was an awesome artist. He's still around. He, just take the song Breaking Up Is Hard to Do. The slow version, people, is absolutely gorgeous. All right, I believe you, Bill. I'll look for it. I'll put it on my list. I got a list of songs to listen to. Got a frickin' list. Well, here's Stange now. And Jimmy Northrup, who made that error. They were lucky to get out of that. Okay, here's Stange. That's going to be 3-7 right-handed, and he struck him out. That's 2 strikeouts. Now here's Norman. You stumped me, Phil. It's not such a great thing to be able to stump me. It's not such an accomplishment. I don't want to bust your bubble. Here is Norman Cash. The pitch from Stain. That's 6-8 left-handed base hit. Cash. That goes through. Oh, don't make me do that again. Don't make me frickin', come on. Come on, guy. I mean, what do you think I am? I'm having trouble finding the classic. save this thing just so I really have it. There it is. I need to save this thing into my saved photos. I need to frickin' keep this once and for all. There we go. There we go. Then we're gonna make this wallpaper or something. Okay, we got Stange. I know it's a little confusing to some of you, but just in principle, that is Lee Stange right there. Cash singled. How do you like that? Cash singled. And he 1-13 now. You love to do that to me. It's an inside joke. That's a strike call to Horton. Cash is on, by the way. He's a 1-13. Not being held. He's a 1-17. Shit. 1-17 being held. Being freaking held. Boy, Stange has a Stange quotient there. He's a +4 with Price, with Satriano 0. Wow, 1-17 being held without the lead. Here's Horton now. He's being freaking held. Okay. Here's Willie now. Stange from the stretch and the pitch to Horton. That's 1-8 right-handed. Oh, it's hit deep by Willie. Oh shit, that's going way deep left center. And that shit is gone. That shit is gone. Goodbye. And the Tigers, and I know Kathy's happy about it. Anytime the Red Sox lose, Willie Horton has hit another home run. He has been really something. What a shame it is what happened. Euros did a number again. It's early. The season's early, Bill. It's a frickin' early season. He has knocked in all 3 runs today. And Willie Horton has knocked one out of this ballpark. It was a 1-8 right-handed. There it is. And that's what we call clean as a baby's tuchus. Willie Horton. He's got way up there. He's like over 40 already. And he only hit, I want to show you, 28. I mean, he's got 30 something. Or a Penguins, oh boy, I don't know about that. I don't freaking know about that. For Willie, that is home run number, it's really remarkable, I think. Yeah, Horton, 42 frickin' home runs. 42 frickin' home runs for Horton when he had 28 in real world. Now that, I love when that shit happens on Strat-O-Matic. Okay, he's having, but they're just not having the year. Okay, that puts Willie within 2 of Harmon. And that was a home run. If I ever saw one. It's 3-2 Tigers now. Suddenly how things change. And here's Matic. Magic let that ball hit by Smith go by. Kathy Harden with class. Always with class. And she must know her shit to be saying about the franchise. Because I'm not following the franchise. I see the Mets beat the Cubs 7-6. Yanks lost again. Looks like the Dodgers are off tonight. Looks like the Dodgers are off tonight. I realize I need to be in a process of healing. Healing, baby, healing. The Orioles hold a one-game lead early, but they're doing a beautiful start for the Orioles. And we're talking real world there. You have a red letter day, played tennis this morning. The O's won, had a beautiful day, and I am on. I'm very flattered. You know, Bill, I'm very flattered. In fact, I feel less disturbed and anxious than I have all frickin' day since I started this game. Aided by certain drugs, multiple drugs, pharmaceutical and natural. Here's Magic now. Stange on the mound. Here's the pitch. That sweet music in Motown. I wish I could play some for you. That's 1-4 right-handed. That's chopped to second for Andrews. Oh, mercy, mercy. I mean, I don't know if that's Motown, but you know, that's to me as soul as you get. A red letter day. That was a chopper to Andrews, and it's 2 outs. Willie Horton with 42 frickin' home runs. He had 28 in real world, and all that means is, folks, that's the way the dice rolled for him. Okay? And he missed some games, Willie. Here's Wirt now, who has power. 2 outs. .6-3 right-handed, tapped it back to Stange. And he's going to try to get that on an E5-0. Well, isn't that special? An E5-0 Stange. Stange trying to get to that. That's all that matters. That's going to be 25. He does get to it. It's going to be a G1 clean for the 3rd out of the inning. He has a 0, and that was not a 5, rare play. So it's 2 runs. And isn't it funny how a game can get turned around on 1 pitch? It's a 3-2 ball game. And here's big, I don't know if he's big, he's Bob Reed. Bob Reed on the mound. Uncarded. I do the best I can. Bob Reed on the frickin' mound. And he's going to face George Scott, the right-handed hitter. I only need to show you this side here. But here's George Scott, a man who was, you had a George C. Scott. The actor, really tremendous actor. And he did some unusual films. You should go see the movie Hardcore. Okay, Reed is ready now. Top of the fourth. Let's see if Reed can hold on to this, the youngster. Facing Scott. Here's the pitch. That's going to be 3-6. Right-handed. Whoa, taps it back to Reed. He fields it cleanly. And he throws it on over to Norman. And that's the first out of the inning. 3-6, right-handed, tap right back. No ifs, ands, or buts about that one. And here's Tom Satriano. Tell you, this youngster Reed impresses me with his composure on the mound. He was in a tight situation in the third. It was first and second, one out, and he got Tony to ground out into a double. He's got one out now with Satriano at the plate. Now he's a left-handed hitter. That's Satriano right there. Here's the pitch to Satriano. Oh, you're pushing it there, Bill. 1-8, right-handed. Oh, he pops it up to Tresh for 2 outs by Bob Reed. 1-8, right-handed pop out to short. Very nice play. Got him, jammed him on the pitch. And here's the pitcher, Lee Stange. He is a right-handed pitcher. Lee Stange. Yeah. Yeah, well, we hope you think you like it. I don't do this for my health. Here's Stange now facing Reed, the youngster. 2 outs, nobody on. This would be awesome. Get a 1-2-3 inning. Here's Reed. And the pitch. That's going to be 3-3. Oh, he popped him up again. A 3-3 pop up to short. This time, again, it's Tresh. And he frickin' makes the catch. And a beautiful 1-2-3 by Bob Reed, the youngster. And we're heading to the bottom of the fourth here. And I would say very much so we have a ball game going on. I would say very much so we have a frickin' ball game going on. 3-2 Tigers over the Red Sox. And Bob Reed is really making this exciting tonight. Stange will come up. Reed's first endurance, by the way, is in the 5th, in case you're wondering. Let's get this going here. We got we got Jim Price, bottom of the 4th, right-handed hitter now. Here's Price at the plate. Reed. I am so sorry. Stange is on the mound, of course. Of course. It happens, you know. Happens to the best of us. Doctor tells me I need to question top of the 5th. Awesome. I'll be off keyboard for a little bit here, folks, but I will be on, of course, Mike. As my meatballs are ready, we have a question top of the 5th. It's going to be Jim Price. If you just give me a moment now. Facing Stange. Whoa, that is hot. Okay, here's Price now, facing Stange, bottom of the 4th, 3-2 Tigers. And Kathy takes top of the 6th. Beautiful. Keep them coming, folks. Here's the pitch to Price. 1-9 right-handed. Oh my, that's hit deep. Into the gap, though. Oh, wait a minute. Wait one cotton picking minute. Yeah, that's leadoff. Sure. That's 1-9 right-handed. That's hit deep. It's a double by Price. How do you like that? A leadoff double by Jim Price here. Here's Reed now. Reed is a 3 WR. Reed a 3 WR. So Reed is stepping into the box as a 3 WR. That's him, of course, as a pitcher. Here's Stange now. The pitch to Reed. 3 WR, 5-10. Right-handed. That's a grounder to short. Rico 216. Rico 216 42 G3 pound. Nothing being held, nothing in. Wait a minute. It's a 2? Yeah, Rico's a 2. Wow. 6, 9, 11. He's 16. And that's going to be a G3 with a runner on second. Hit to short. Decide. Lead runner can attempt to advance. We'll hold. We'll hold. So Rico throws Reed out, holding Price at second. Here's Mickey Stanley now. The Tigers are showing their claws today indeed, Kathy. By the way, folks, I may get a call from my son at about 8:15, 8:30. I don't know if the game will finish by then. It wouldn't be the first time that the game is discontinued. Who knows? Maybe I'll restart it. Here's Stanley now. Price held at second. He decided not to run on that ground ball. Hit by Reed. Now here's Stanley now, trying to get his claws in. Stange from the stretch. That's going to be 6-6 right-handed. Grounds it to short A with a runner on second. Let's not assume anything. It's going to be a 6. It's hit to short. It's a 6-6 ground ball short A. Hit to short. And on a runner on second, that's going to be a 6. If it's hit to short, runners hold. So another ground ball to Rico to hold Price. Some nice defense there. And here's Tom Tresh in a clutch situation here. This is a clutch situation. That's rock solid. Rock fucking solid. Fresh now. Switch hitter facing Stange, batting left-handed. Reached on the error, scored the first run for the Tigers, then popped out. Pitch from Stange. That's going to be 6-10, switch hitter batting left. It's a slash. It won't bring home a run. I'll tell you that. It's a 10 slash. I don't think that's going through in Detroit. Switch hitter batting left. I know it's not. It's a liner to second caught by Andrews. So some really nice defense there. I know Kathy doesn't like to talk about it. By the Red Sox. We've gone 4. It's 3-2. And now, folks, I want you to wait for this now. Give me a second. For some reason, we are a low freaking budget show. We really are. Oh, he's too early again. Well, there's your mood music. According to the Billboard charts, what was the #1 song of 1969? Hint, hint, hint. Wilson Pickett did a cover of the song mid-70s. Andy Kim wrote it. Oh, Lord. You sure that was the #1 song? I'm not sure what song it was. Because I think, first of all, I think it's hard to believe Little Green Apples won the Grammy for Best Song. You had Mrs. Robinson, you also had Hey Jude. But I have no idea. Aquarius. Aquarius was #2. Oh, Sugar Sugar. You telling me Sugar Sugar was #1? I have to know what criteria we're talking about. Total sales, longest on #1. Sold the most singles, Sugar Sugar. It's not a bad song. It's sort of bubblegum, but it's you know, I like Top 40, I like Zappa. Great question. We're heading to the top of the 5th. Bob Reed has gone 4 innings and held the Red Sox to 2 runs, this youngster. He's been very poised. Very low budget. And here's Reed taking his warms now. He'll face the top of the order. Dalton Jones struck out and walked today. He finds himself with a 3-2 lead. If he can get through this inning with the lead, he's a winner of record. This youngster has won no games ever. And as far as we're concerned, this is his major league debut. Dalton Jones right-handed. A left-handed hitter, I'm sorry. Here's Reed. The pitch to Jones, it's 3-12 right-handed, and he walked him. Second time he walked Dalton. And now he'll face Mike Andrews, a right-handed hitter. Andrews hitting away. He's not bunting. 1-6. And he popped him up to first. And Cash has it. 1 down. Popped him up. It was a 1-6 right-handed, folks. Here's Karl now. He's been hot this month. Karl left-handed. Rob Reed now. Facing Karl. Da 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 da. Here's the pitch to Karl. That's 3-6. Gonna be against the right-hander. Oh, Karl. Oh, Karl gets a base hit. Oh my, a base hit snuck right through past Magic at second, really to no fault of Magic. It was a 3-6 right-handed single. 1-6, it was a 1. It's 1 asteroid. And now they got a little threat here with Reggie Smith, who has tripled, scored, and singled. A crucial test here for Bob Reed. Smith switch hitter batting left. Reed right-handed. Pitch to Smith. That's 3-10. Oh, he grounds it to short. Oh, I'm sorry. Against the right-hander, I am so sorry. He fouls it up behind the plate. That's almost as good. And Price gets under it for the second out. And that was a big freaking out by Bob Reed. Wow. So on his own card, 3-10 against the right-hander. And here comes Rico, who's been a pain in the frickin' ass today. Two outs, first and second, clutch situation. Reed. Big at bat here. The pitch to Rico. Right-handed hitter. Whoa, it's going to be a 6-4 on Reed's card. Rico right-handed, fly ball center. Let's see if Stanley, you don't get much better than that. Stanley 1-6. It's almost as good as you can be. Stanley going for that. Looks pretty routine to me. 12-1, gets to it F2, E6, 5-9, 12. And he makes the catch. A very nice catch by Mickey Stanley. And that will retire the frickin' side. Look at that, Bob Reed holding his frickin' own. Leading with a 3-2 lead. I'm not saying it's easy, but he's pitching fine baseball. And it'll be the heart of the Tiger lineup. We have a question after this inning. It'll be Kathy. I'm hoping it's an awesome one. Just thinking aloud. Well, here we go now. Lee Stange will take the mound, bottom of the fifth. It will be Northrup, Cash, and Horton. Northrup, Cash, and Horton. If you can't do something with that. On a Lee Stange. Here's Northrup, left-handed hitter. He walked and struck out. Here's the pitch from Stange. That's 3-4 right-handed. Fly ball center. And it's Smith under it, one away. A 3-4 right-handed. And here's Cash. Tigers 3, Red Sox 2. Tigers coming to this game 2 1/2 games ahead of Boston in second place. Baltimore's already clinched the East, but this is a battle for second. And Red Sox took the first, 13-5. Here's Stormin' Norman. He's 2 for 2 today. Pitch from Stange. It's 1-5 right-handed. He walked him. So Norman draws a base on balls. Stange, not a good move there. 1-13, 1-17, 1-15 being held. He will not be held. He will not freaking be held. He'd have to get the lead. Here's Horton now. Willie Horton, 42 home runs. He's knocked in all 3 here for Detroit today. Here's the pitch from Stange. That's 311 right-handed. Grounds it to short. That'll be a double play. It'll be Rico to Andrews to Jones on a 311, I'm sorry, ground ball short A. And that's the side. No runs, no hits, the walk to Cash left on. And we're heading to the top of the sixth, but before that, I want you all to give attention here to this question from Kathy Harden. Oh, yeah. Let's go see what we got here. Wait for it now. What was King Arthur's trusty servant's name in Monty Python and the Holy Grail? And it says, Bill Ivamy says, John Cleese. Wow. Borland says Mortimer. We may have stumped Ivamy here. It's not Mortimer. Patsy. That was some question, Kathy. That really was. Kathy Harden with her. You are motivating me to come up with a whopper of a question. I will be back in just a few minutes, everybody. It's 3-2 Tigers. Oh, guess who? Sure. I think Guess Who was I guess I don't know how to describe it. They were uh, was an American woman by an American band or something like that. I thought Guess Who was good. You'll do a double shot extraordinaire. That was no dud, Kathy. There are no duds here. He covered it. I think one of the most moving songs of the 60s was He Ain't Heavy, He's My Brother, Holly's version. Elton played piano on that. In case anybody might be wondering. I also think, Wichita Lineman, the composition, I forgot who wrote it. Webb was his last name. I think he's still alive. And he wrote a bunch of songs. He says, no one sings my songs as good as Glenn Campbell. And Wichita Lineman, has been covered by so many. It's interesting to hear. I think it's Webb. I don't know his first name. Interesting, you see, he does a live version. Well, it's going to be Bob Reed here, Jimmy Webb. Super talent. You talk about the talent of that. It's going to be Jimmy Webb. Bob Reed, Big Bob Reed, they're calling him now. Will face Tony Conigliaro right-handed. It's a 3-2 ball game, top of the 6th. Tony Conigliaro at the plate. Here's the pitch to Tony. 1-5 right-handed. He struck him out. Bob Reed with the strikeout. I think any strikeout by this youngster is really a nice thing. It's his second of the game. And here comes George Scott now, right-handed. This is Bob Reed's second endurance inning. In fact, he's got 2 strikes against him in his first, which was the 5th. We got Scott now. At the plate. Here's the pitch from Reed. Scott right-handed, 4-6. Oh my. Oh, a drive to hit out to left. Mossy's got his eye on it. And running for that is Horton, and he makes the catch. Oh my. This Bob Reed is really doing something right. It was a 4-6 right-handed, double 1-9, and it was an 11. Reed getting a lot of breaks. Nice catch by Horton. And here comes Tom Satriano now. Reed. Really impressing the hell out of people here. Satriano, left-handed hitter. Pitch from Reed. That's 3-6, right-handed. Oh, and he flies it to center. It's deep but playable. And under that is Stanley, and the side is retired. A 1-2-3 for Bob Reed. A 1-2-3 frickin' inning again for this youngster. And this is getting really eerie here. Here's Lee Stange now. He will face Magic, Word, and Price, bottom of the 6th. Pitch to Magic. That's 3-7 right-handed, struck him out. I'll tell you, Stange has also been tough here in the middle innings. That's his 3rd strikeout. Here's Don Wirt now. Wirt 0 for 2. Oh, where did that fucking die go? That die fell down, and I am... There it is. It wasn't rolled. It was just, oh, it was being cupped and getting ready to roll. And that flew out. Here we go. Now, don't hold Word out. He's got power. Oh. He said the one that made him look good was just a bad picture. I'll show you a nice picture of Don Mossy. Here's the pitch to Wirt, 3-7 right-handed, and that is a base hit for Wirt. Wirt 1-15, 1-19. God. 1-19, being held. He's going to have to hold them now because of that. And he gets the lead. Oh my, Wirt gets the lead. And so he's going to be a 1-15, 1-19, 1-17. And he's got to frickin' go now. Here's the pitch to Price, and he's safe. Wirt gets a beautiful lead off Stange. Kind of unlikely. Stolen base by Don Wirt. I'm pretty sure I got that right. He had 3 out of 4. He got the lead, which is what the big deal was. They held him, and he got the lead to make him 1-15, 1-19, and then being held 1-17. It was that simple. And here's Price now with Wirt in scoring position. Here's Stange now. So Price 2 for 2. 110, oh my, it's a non-clutch base hit. Up the frickin' middle. His 3rd hit of the game. Wirt rounding. Again, 110 right-handed. Non-clutch. It's the center. Oh, that's Smith with a -4 arm. Wirt 1 to 12, 1 to 8, 1 to 10 with no holds on that one. 1 to 10, and he will come home. Oh my, he's coming home. Let's look at that again. It's Wirt 1 to 12, -4 with Smith 1 to 8. We add 2 with no hold because it was first and second. So therefore it is a 1 to 12, 1 to 8, 1 to 10. Oh, it's a great chance. Here's Wirt coming home. The throw from Smith, and he's out. Price goes to second. I think it was a good try because it's almost better chance, 50-50. And here's Ron Reed now. Ron Reed. They're letting him hit here. By the way, one more hit or walk and Stange is fatigued. But he'll face Reed, of course. Here's Stange now. That's going to be 1-4, and he grounds it back to Stange. And he fields it and throws it over to first, and the side is retired. No runs. Good try for the Tigers. 2 hits. The stolen base by Wirt tried to stretch it on Price's single and was gunned down by Reggie Smith. And we've gone 6. And it's going to be Big Ron Reed again. Taking the mound, pitching very good baseball. And Stange is due up. Whoa. They used a lot of relievers in this game. I'll tell you, the way Stange looked in there, we may hit for him. There's Bob Reed now. We are going to have a hitter for Stange. He's pitched 6. He's got 2 against him in his first endurance. Eight hits. He walked 2. Struck out 2, allowed 3. 1 of them unearned. It's someone who I am not very, very eager to bring in, but I'm going to bring him in. It's going to be the Spaceman. The Spaceman is coming in here. Let's see who's hitting. It's going to be George Thomas. Yes, it is, folks. George Thomas coming in to hit here. Billy Canigliaro and Joe LaHood pinch hit, but I'm using Thomas here. I don't care. I just don't care anymore. Thomas is a right-handed hitter. Leading it off, top of the seventh. Here's Reed now in his seventh frickin' inning. Pitch to Thomas. 3-6. Against the right-hander, it'll be a base hit for Thomas. Sid O'Brien is coming in to run for George Thomas. O'Brien on. And here's Dalton Jones left-handed. Okay, Reed. Trying to settle it down here. Here's the pitch to Jones. 2-7 right-handed, grounds it back to Reed. He throws it to second to get O'Brien for the force. No play at first. What a nice play by Bob Reed. Now it's Dalton Jones on first, one out. Not being held. And here's Mike Andrews. Pitch from Reed. 4-10 right-handed. Andrews is a right-hander. Lines it to third, caught by Wirtz. 2 outs. Oh, look at that line out third. On the right-hander Andrews. 2 down. This game is not for the squeamish. Here comes Karl now. And boy, you know, with Smith on deck, you're in a rock and a hard place. Bob Reed facing the test of his major league debut here with the go-ahead run at the plate. Karl, left-handed hitter. One more. He's got full endurance. Here's the pitch to Karl now. 4-6 left-handed. Oh, it's a base hit. Oh, my. Oh, my. It went through. It's got one asteroid there. You can see it right there. It was against Karl, the left-handed, 4-6. Single, one asteroid, 1-2. It was a goddamn 2. This is getting really, really, really hairy for me. Goddamn game. Goddamn 2. Whoa. And that's a base hit for Karl on the 4-6. 2 outs. What a heartbreaker. My heart has been trampled on so much in life. Here's Reggie Smith now. Don't forget, we got a double shot middle of the 7th here. Reggie tripled, singled, popped out to the catcher, Jim Price. It's the very poised Bob Reed from the stretch. First and second, 2 outs. The pitch to Smith. That's going to be 3-10 right-handed. Pops it up behind the plate. And it's Price under it. And he makes the catch, and the side is retired. Whoa. 3-10 right-handed. He got Smith to pop out. No runs. He does have 2 against him as he moves into the 8th. A single, 2 singles, both left on with a force. And what a game for Bob Reed. And now I ask you all to give your full attention. Let's relax here and get into a double shot here. Which country in the UK has a mountain known as Lord Hereford's Knob? Bill got it as usual. Just unbelievable, Bill. It was a great question and it was a super answer. I'm going to turn it over to Kathy for her second question, only when she's ready. Here's the second one. Who holds the record for the most single-season relief wins in Major League Baseball? Single-season relief wins. Wow. Ivan, he says face. You want a face? I'll give you a face. Spaceman Lee coming out. Too early to bring in Lyle. It's Stanley. We could have brought Lyle in. Here's the pitch to Stanley. 2-6 left-handed, grounds it to short, one away. Now Tresh. It's for my obsessions. Tresh switch hitter 5'8", right-handed, struck him out. Well, at least he's doing well. You can call me on that, but you need a rainbow list. I bet you do. Well, I don't think we should. I don't think it's enough. Here's Northrop now. 2 outs, spaceman. 2-7 left-handed, fly to center. for Smith, and the spaceman goes 1, 2, 3 very nicely. I don't want to be blamed for any shit. 3-2 Tigers. And big story tonight, I say Bob Reed. Sure, Willie Horton with 3 runs batted in, including a 2-run home run by youngster Bob Reed, who is in the process of winning this ball game, has 2 innings to go. Now, he does have 2 against him on endurance. It's going to be Rico now. Here's Reed now. Pitch to Rico. That's 2-4 right-handed, and oh, he walked him. Oh, what a shame. He walked Rico. One more hit or walk, and he is fatigued, folks. Fred Lasher warming. As good as just about anybody in that Detroit bullpen. Lasher pitched in this game in the real world, did not pitch last game. Here's Rico on first now. Not being held. Tony Conigliaro now. Well, this is it for Bob Reed here. Do or die. The pitch to Tony. That's going to be 210, and he struck him out. Oh, he struck him out. That may only be his 3rd strikeout, but he freaking struck him out. That's 1 away, Rico on first. Here's George Scott. This kid is just unbelievable. Scott, right-handed hitter. Ken, I don't remember. I do not remember what the first was. It was probably a Mets Atlanta game in like 1965. Okay. That my father took to me, but I'm really not certain. Here's Scott now. The youngster Bob Reed, lots of pressure here. Pitch from Reed. That's 3-8. Oh, he struck him out. Oh, Bob Reed turning it on here. In the 8th. Whoa. And here comes Tom Satriano. This is Bob Reed. Can you believe he only pitched 2 and he had an ERA of under 2 this year in 14 innings? And he's pitching a shitload of them today. Here's Satriano now. Rico, the tying on first. Satriano, left-handed hitter. Here's the pitch. That's 5-8, 5-8, 5-7. Walked him. Oh my. And that's going to be it for Bob Reed. That's going to be it for Bob Reed. He has reach fatigue. And a big hand for Bob Reed. A huge frickin' hand. As Bob Reed is relieved and Lasher will come in. We're going to go with Lasher. Okay, we're going to go with Lasher. Well, you want me to go with Hiller? I'll go with Hiller. Hiller pitched last game. I just think it makes sense to go when you have a Lasher available. I think it makes sense. I hope you understand. If you want Hiller in there, I'll bring him in. 6 hits in 7 2/3. What a performance. 2, 3, 4, 5. He did walk 6. He struck out 4. He's still the winner of record. If you want, you say forget about Fred, we'll bring in Hiller. The only thing we got to make sure is he didn't pitch on the 18th. He pitched on the 19th. You know that. That would be 2 days in a row. And you know, even that would not allow. That would not allow. Lasher is fine. Oh, Lasher it is. Okay, we'll go with Lasher. Okay. First you said forget Fred. Now you say Lasher is fine. So Fred Lasher comes in. You could see a 3.07 ERA. He comes in a very tight situation with a pinch hitter coming up for Spaceman. How the hell do you like that? These games of Strat-O-Matic with my nerves and my anxiety and depression are getting harder and harder. For me to play. I'm going to just tell you that all now. It will be Lyle, without looking. I'm glad you like them. I'm glad somebody's, you know, I'm doing this. Yeah, I know you like them, yeah. Fred Lasher, right-hander. Let's see, there's going to be a hitter here. This is a clutch situation here. My Lord. Billy Canigliaro pinched hit in this game in real world. If you want from me, I'll be glad to use Jerry Moses, a 304 hitter. Are you for Boston anyway? We can go with Dick Schofield, who was a switch hitter, who might be a good choice. Schofield might be a good choice. You know, forget Joe LaHood. He pinch hit. He's a 189 hitter. So I'll leave it up to you. I'm going to take Lahoud out. I don't think you want anything to do with that. These are right-handed hitters. Moses 304. Schofield switch hitter with bat left-handed. I kind of like Schofield for this situation. Well, Moses looks good too, and so does Billy. So you have a choice here. Bill Ivamy, do you have a choice? Billy Canigliaro is coming in to hit. He pinched it in this game in real world. Kathy Harden for the Tigers. Here's Canigliaro now. Rico, the tying run in scoring position. Satriano, the winner. Here's Lasher, top of the eighth, 2 outs. The pitch to Canigliaro now. That's going to be 4-7, right-handed walk. The base is loaded. Oh, my. Lasher walks Canigliaro. And that's going to bring up Dalton Jones. The left-handed hitter. Now, do you want me to bring Hiller in now, the left-hander? Do you want me to bring in Hiller? All right, who are you for? Who the hell are you for, Bill? Are you for the Tigers? Oh, well. You want the Canuck to come in. Okay, we'll bring him in. We're going to bring Hiller. It's the third pitcher of the inning here. Just for Dalton Jones to get out of this. We've got to check to make sure that the Hiller did not pitch on the 18th. I hope you understand. Boy, this is killing me now. I don't know why the hell I do all this. Folks, my son is calling. Folks, my son is calling. I have to end this broadcast.